This is the Forth Bridge. And this is the Forth Bridge. This too is the Forth Bridge. Okay, before this channel is engulfed by a firestorm of pedantry, let's try that again, shall we? Happy now? Hello and welcome back to the Brompton Spotter. Today the challenge is dead easy. 3 bridges, 1 Brompton, and get the Brompton over all 3 bridges by whatever means possible. So after a Premier Inn breakfast, which I can only describe as legally food, it's time to start out for Dalmeny. The sort of typical Scottish station that comes with a background hum of bagpipes and mild disappointment. Okay folks, so here we are at Dalmeny station, and just behind my shoulder there you might be able to see the start of the Forth Bridge, and we're going across the Forth Railway Bridge, the first of our 3 bridges to North Queensferry station, just as one hop along. So yeah, join me on the train. So yes, to cross the Forth Bridge, I have to take Brommy on a train, because apparently Network Rail has strong feelings about people cycling in the forefoot of an active railway line. Personally, I think I could have made it across before being flattened by the next LNER Azuma, but then nobody's interested in my opinion. Anyway, I'll leave you to enjoy these spectacular views. Aside from the 2 other crossings, I also spotted a couple of ships and what was either a seal or a very wet Labrador. Well, that very brief ride over the Forth Rail Bridge has brought us to our second and final station of the day, North Queensferry. I'm going to now sit here for a moment, figure out how to get to my next destination, which is the old Forth Bridge, the Forth Road Bridge, first Forth Road Bridge, and possibly film a little bit of what comes through this station. There's a nice little tunnel here at which you may be able to see. So perhaps try and get a glimpse of a couple of trains coming out of that. I'll see you when I'm back on the road. So having completed the first crossing without falling back asleep and ending up in Aberdeen, it's time for phase 2, cycling across the original Forth Road Bridge. The bridge opened in 1964 and like most things from the 60s, including myself, it's aged with a mixture of charm and structural fatigue. Note to fellow cyclists, when Google Maps issues a mild warning that you may need to walk part of a route, what it really means is that this seemingly benign shared path will terminate blindly and without warning in about 30 flights of very steep stairs. Time to shoulder my responsibilities, I think. Since the opening of the second road bridge in 2017, traffic on the first is limited to buses, taxis and cyclists who suddenly remember they're a bit scared of high winds and long drops. It makes for quite a lonely but strangely profound experience. It really makes you appreciate what a colossal piece of engineering this is, and that half of it is uphill. And we're not done with climbing yet. I've never been so motivated by the prospect of a sit down and a cold drink in a brewer's fair. Okay, 2 Forth bridges down, 1 to go, but there's a problem. The newest of the bridges, the Queen's Ferry Crossing, is a motorway. So what we're going to do with the Brompton? And so it's the grand finale, the Queen's Ferry Crossing, a towering, beautiful, cable-stayed marvel of modern engineering. And I'm not allowed to cycle on it, because it's a motorway. Because apparently some random fat guy on a tiny bike, wobbling between lorries, would pose a safety risk, or at least upset the local police. Yes, it's cheating. No, I don't care. And so the final bridge is conquered, not with pedals, muscles and glory, but with the subtle roar of a 1.2 litre hatchback and a slightly squashed Brompton in the boot, sandwiched between a multi-pack of Diet Coke and a tin of emergency shortbread. So there you have it. 3 bridges, 1 Brompton, and 1 man's stubborn refusal to act his age. Tune in next time when I attempt to take my P-line up Ben Nevis with only a day sack and a misplaced sense of confidence. Until then, please give this video a like for effort, and lang may your lumbrick, or something like that anyway.